No, I agree. I think that, like, collectively, I think EBLG was just in a tough spot that game, but I just think that they didn't handle situations very well that game, and that's kind of one of the convincing reasons why I think that I actually think BTB will probably just go in and 2-0 the series now, because they just really didn't do a great job with it, and that's, you know, that kind of reflects on everyone, but at the end of the day, it definitely reflects on your players, like your Hunter, your Rogue, your FC, so I guess that's why I'm being a little nitpicky. Maybe I'm being a little nitpicky myself because I play FC, but
I'm calling it a 1-1 score.
There's time for redemption. There's time for redemption. You said a 1-0 score.
1-1 score, yeah. I think LG has like not necessarily like learned completely from all the mistakes made in last game, but I think they're going to do a lot better this game. I feel like they're pretty sharp minds in itself. Like that's why you originally had faith in them, and I feel like they're able to pull off something crafty that BTB won't really expect. So I'm going to say a 1-1 game here. I don't think it's going to be completely. I think BTB are going to they're going to dominate middle, but I think they're EBLG are going to have a little bit more presence. So let's hope that's the case. I believe. Yeah, we'll
see how this goes. So wait, who are you giving the 1-1 to? You're not sure?
Well, honestly, I'm not. I assume BTB are going to take this series again because I actually believe from the get-go that they're going to completely dominate the series. But I feel like EBLG are going to put up put up a fight here in this game. So that's all I'm saying.
Okay, I see where you're coming from. And look at this, BTB's like they're pushing in now. They've got some momentum. They're feeling good about where they stand. But it's interesting though, like I say that and they immediately stop because look, they did this the last game too. They're positioning themselves on their left side of the field, and we haven't really seen a team that's like demanded position in the opening start of the game. But I feel like it's a passive position. I'm not exactly sure why they're playing it this way, to be honest with you. An interesting call, but nonetheless, we're getting into this midfield fight. Sateti getting charged on to the front line. BTB starting to get the raw damage going. Your boy Steve taking some damage, but he's going to be okay. He is always going really deep here in the heels. They're trying to get onto him, but he should be okay. And right now we're seeing some damage going into Docleap, but Docleap's going to get the bubble. He's going to be saved. Your boy Steve solo, and they are able to get that kill. So EBLG pushing, getting that warrior kill. And they're going to push in for more, too. They've got a lot of the front line deep now. Sateti having to get punished, though, for going deep. Gets saved, gets the bubble. They're continuing to push in a huge keg smash. Look for Sight to take a lot of damage here, and they're pushing hard. But BTB is doing a good job pushing back as a unit. A few more keg smashes, though. If they're all stacked up, it's going to be trouble. A lot of damage going on to Sight right now. Ratio's coming out. The priest going down.
If they take his body here, it's going to be a complete flop for BTB, without a doubt.
And watch what's going on here. Now that EBLG's gotten this tunnel position, Feralordx coming out tunnel as well, too, thinking he can get into his team. He's going to do just that behind his team right now. So EBLG cleaning up their midfield fight, getting themselves in a better situation. On the counter side to that, Tillium was not playing defense that time. They escorted Sporedruidx to get the flag. Alexandriya is coming over now to attack Sporedruidx, and they open onto Alexandriya. See how he handles this. He displaces onto Sporedruidx. I like that aggressive play there by Alexandriya, keeping up with this FC. Apnea coming in for the opener. If they secure this, this could be huge. He does go down. And the return, so great objective pressure there and a really big turnaround for EBLG. So, Dan, right now we're seeing a first cap here from EBLG. And that was a nice way to assure themselves the cap, but I'm not going to lie with you. This looks bad for EBLG. I'm thinking a 1-1 score could happen here very quickly because they've lost all sort of presence in midfield to secure that kill. And they're now in their own GY, so they got to push out or at least send someone to help Feralordx get this pick. And in the meantime, it does seem like they have Scope going for the pick right now, so he's trying to expedite that. Alexandriya is going on defense, but he's going to die going mostly up the tunnel. I don't think he has CDs up, so he's going to go down. And I don't know exactly why, but I believe that Dimebeard is like on this Boomkin right now in tunnel. I don't know what a Resto Shaman's planning to do to the Boomkin, even though the Boomkin can't.
Yeah, they're losing like focus on what's important here. I think losing priorities. That's what I sort of imagined in my mind. That's why I called them 1-1 because I imagined they're going to do way better in middle, and so far that's panned out. But like I imagine they're going to like sort of lose focus and what's right here, and then that's where I feel like BTB are going to pull through. And now I feel like BTB are going to just dominate middle from now on. So let's see how it pans out. But so far, let's go past the flag. And I don't really like this. Like this, first of all, Sporedruid's nowhere near the flag, so Scope having the flag just informs them that he's there and not with this team. So I feel like he could easily not hit the flag and just either bait Sporedruid to like walk up in his space, or like I don't know. I'm actually not really feeling Scope having the flag right now. But yeah, let's see how they play it out.
Yeah, they do go for the pass right there, so he does have the flag. Feralordx's got to off-heal his Hunter here, though. Got to put some self-heals into. Or he's got to move here because the team's pushing up the ramp now, so he's just got to move at this point. So Feralordx being a little hesitant here. He's going to go top of tunnel, and the sap already on him.
Yeah.
It looks like he's going to try to jump into his team, and if he doesn't have Displacer up, he's going to be in trouble. So the jump down. Look for the Displacer here in a second. And actually, look at this. EBLG pushing up in mid here. So it looks like BTB overcommitted people to kill Feralordx, and they handled the situation well enough, and Feralordx's in his team. So great job by Scope and Feralordx holding off long enough for EBLG to assert themselves in midfield and get him. It looked a little sketchy at times, but because EBLG was able to push up in midfield, it really was a good job. But look at this immediately. Even though Cannabis is down and BTB is down a healer right now, they're just mowing down EBLG. It's just like rot damage, and it's this Boomkin Warlock combo. The BM Monk going down for EBLG. They're going to be a little bit off sync here. Your boy Steve might go down, but he does get topped with 500 health. Feralordx in the back right now. He does get Trillium out, so he negates the rogue pressure, so that's good. Able to get that rogue pressure off himself, and I think Shamtonk might be next to follow. They got pressure on both Shamans here from EBLG. Shamtonk going down. I would see a full wipe coming here from EBLG after that kill. Oh, a good Goblin jump by Dimebeard, just getting himself in better position. And that might hold up their approach here, but they've got to stop and start healing people at this point if they want to keep the midfield alive. Scope going down here. So they're down Priest, they're down Hunter, they're down Boomkin. Now they're in trouble. They've just got a hard fall back. Look for Feralordx to maybe pass this flag up into the GY. We're not, he got the rogue out earlier, so it doesn't look like he's electing to do that so far. He's just lining with this hut. Maybe they're waiting to get fully grouped as a team. They feel like they want him to have the flag, be able to push off after this, have all their DPS in midfield, but they've got to be more synergized. And right now they're stacked really hard in this midfield. Sporedruid getting sapped by Apnea, but not really effective, to be honest with you. I think Apnea needs to be opening with this team in midfield right now. The last sap going on, and he opens on the FC to try to cause some pressure, but he's going to be able to handle that by himself. And Feralordx getting charged to a War Stomp. He's going to go down here. 1,200 health. Maybe he gets topped up, but it looks like he's just going to go down. Apnea, the solo pressure by the Rogues, just not enough. That's kind of novice. That's some novice plays by EBLG. We'll see how this goes. It looks like there's a pretty much secure cap here now for BTB. And Dan, you called it right now. It is 1-1, but I would be surprised if neither team now doesn't cap off this.
Oh, really?
I think we'll see.
Yeah, I guess because you see BTB. Yeah. Okay.
We'll see how this goes, man. But so far, your prediction's been right. We got BTB going in for the second cap. Feralordx not in position to get this pick, but their team is moving up in midfield this time, and I like the way that they're choosing to handle this better. They're just going for straight positioning, and Feralordx not in a compromised situation, so he can get this repick. So I like how EBLG is playing the situation, even though they just forfeited a cap relatively easily. They're bouncing back. They're getting this tunnel control. Feralordx going up the ramp for pick. So we'll see what happens here. It's, position-wise, Feralordx has a major pick advantage, but we'll see what they sit on defense here as well, too.
Something I don't like, I'm not sure if it was intentional or unintentional, but Loveqt's and right now fighting to get his team out of Feralordx, and I don't like this. I would like him to secure the pick, and that's what I imagined why I said the 1-1 game, because I imagined he would be the one, they would recognize what's their priorities, so therefore sitting right down in their best spot, and they might pull through middle, but it's just a miracle if they do. So they need to secure this pick. They're talking about the flag cap, just fucking play safe. But it looks like they're wiping the middle, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah,
it seemed like they had a lot of confidence in themselves to be able to wipe EBLG in middle, and that's why the decision was made. And now Feralordx is pinned in his base, and man, he's got to have his team be able to hold that tunnel positioning there in a transition. He's in a bad spot right now, and that's a tough spot to be in as an FC. You've got to rely on your team to hold that tunnel position for 30 seconds so he can get out. And this team wasn't able to do that for him, so now he's in a sticky situation with the Hunter coming after him. Etcho already getting pressure on Feralord. Feralord's going to have to commit out here pretty soon. The nice thing, though, is we do have Dimebeard already breaking off, so that's good that they're able to get a healer over to him, help with the objective play. They have Shamtonk over here as well, too, so I think that I'm a little surprised the BTB hasn't picked yet, and I mean, they will be in a second here, but I don't feel like they've handled this well either. I'm really surprised that Feralord's just crossing right now for free because they fully wiped EBLG. I mean, we'll see how this goes. The defense right now causing some problems. Feralord looking like he wants to go up tunnel, but I don't know if he'll be able to. The displacer and
if the AGM comes out
these,
from Sporedruidx, we're really paranoid here. I imagine you were paranoid for dying there, and he popped AGM while he was 1v3 against the Hunter. So a little misplay there, but I feel like they're going to play safe there, and they're just meeting. We're just going to meet his team at Ramper, and they're going to escort him across the field.
How safe can they play? Here's the question. They're down a lot in midfield right now. If EBLG can push out into Sporedruid, like Sporedruid's looking like he wants to outrun his team here. EBLG's got to be ready to push in for this. And you see Apnea going over for Sapitol.
Yeah, excellent positioning from Apnea here. Sporedruid needs to get in combat here. Get those hops rolling. Get the fuck out of there.
There's the bear, and there's the
exactly, yeah.
Immediately going into bear. But right now, BTB held off long enough, and they're already clashing in midfield. Shamtonk taking a lot of damage right now. His team's probably going to go down. They're really stacked here. Sateti, Shamtonk probably going to go down at the same time. Shamtonk literally waddling to his death there. Questionable, but, you know, that's trouble here for EBLG, and I think BTB has shown that they're the better mid team in the series. It's really not too much of a question at this point. They're sitting here feeling like they can dominate midfield, and they're pretty much doing that right now. I'm surprised Feralord doesn't go up tunnel at this point. He's putting his team in a bad position here, and they need a reset.
Maybe he's going for the flag swap here. Someone on Graveyard. But yeah,
maybe they're going to go for a pass with Alexandriya.
If that's not the case, then I don't like him going Graveyard flag for sure. I totally agree with you. At the end, the pass goes up in. Oh, and Alexandriya goes down. Oh my god, that's awkward. That's really awkward. And the sack comes out of shop. Oh wow, that was ballsy. Really ballsy.
The road come out.
Shamtonk was sapped, and they passed the flag anyway. That was really ballsy. They paid out of like those. Yeah, don't take notes for that.
They gotta get the flag up though. They have to. Okay, they get it up.
They got it.
Oh my goodness, man. A little bit, kind of seeing some novice colors here from EBLG, but barely getting up into the GY. Scans and Apnea opening in the back here, but it's really not going to do much for them other than the fact that alleviate pressure from the GY. Feralord going down as well too. So the question is, how is BTB going to handle this? I wouldn't be surprised if BTB goes full defense, and I actually kind of think that's the wrong play. That sounds kind of weird, but I think that they're going to go full defense here, or at least they're going to back out of the GY. I say that's, in most situations, I would say that that's probably the smart play. But from how the pace of this game's been going, like, I don't know, man. They have EBLG so disorganized that I wouldn't give them time to think, if that makes sense. They had the foot on the pedal, and now they're giving them the opportunity with 2.5 minutes here to actually get their bearings, fully grouped. We'll see what happens, man. It's going to come down to a gauntlet.
I imagine they're going to succeed at that gauntlet, though. I can't see EBLG pushing through their gauntlet, but could be wrong. But because right now they're maintaining the middle, and they're like somewhat pushing slowly up into the tunnel here, and someone holding their line. Cybe's a little bit behind, but looks pretty clean. And EBLG are down 1 players, and one person people just res, and like they're, I don't see them pulling through up the tunnel here in less than 2 minutes, but could be wrong. Because they really need that hunter to like dive through the gauntlet like fucking entrance. Yeah.
Right. So. Well, this is where it's all going to come down, folks. With 1 minute and 40 to go, EBLG is in control of their own destiny right now. Can they push up and break this gauntlet with 7 stacks? They're going to have to break through some front line to be able to pressure enough to split this gauntlet. And they're going on Liqs hard right now. And they have quite a lot on offense. They're sitting a Hunter and Dimebeard on D. And they're actually sitting both Hunters. I don't like that. I think Scope came off a res, though, and they feel like they have to bring him on defense. So
Yeah.
Down, but they're breaking through this gauntlet if they can keep everyone up. If they can keep everyone up and get on this F scene. And look at this, Sateti already on the F scene, so Sporedruid taking damage. We'll see where he displaces, but Sateti is going to go down.
And he chooses to go back to his team, though, and blinks through the team and away from Sateti.
Korzac, there's a lot of damage going on. I just don't know if they have the full team to keep everyone up.
That's game.
Yeah. Oh. Man, they had, I feel like that was a little bit rushed, and I think that they needed one more.
Yeah. It's all about patience, man. Seriously, that's what I meant about my game as well. Like, it's really about patience, seriously. And you don't really realize in the moment. You just gotta take a deep breath and just chill out. So yeah, I imagine that's where they lost.
So the issue there too is Scope got picked too, and he got in a situation when his team wanted to push. He was rezzing, and they felt like, well, he might as well go defense at that point. He probably wouldn't have made it an offense. So maybe even leading up to getting onto roof there, EBLG might have wanted to play it differently, make sure everyone's alive for that push onto the roof, because now looks like it's just going to be a 1-1 win, and oh my goodness, Dan the man with the call. Give this guy the fortune teller award for the night. So BTB taking the series with a 1-1 win here. He's a little bit back and forth, but objectively, it was a little back and forth, but once again, BTB dominated mid. A lot of damage coming out. Their Boomkin topping damage, followed by their Warrior and Warlock, so good games.